Hello, and welcome back to The Sweet Spot. So, today, my fellow business owner, I'm going to share with you some free strategies to help get more eyeballs on your website without spending any money, without spending a dime on ads. Because we all want to keep our expenses low, right? Like, you might just be starting out and not yet ready to explore paid ads, or like me, I've been in business for a little while, or maybe you've been in business for 10 years or so, and you just want to explore other options for getting more traffic to your website without putting more expenses on the book. Welcome to the Small Business Sweet Spot. I'm Barb Davids, and I'm here to help you get more website traffic and leads with simple, actionable SEO and content strategies. In each episode, I share tips and tactics and talk with other business owners who help us grow both in our business and in life. I'm so glad you're here. Let's go. So, the following is a list of strategies that will help bring in more traffic to your website and, by extension, more sales. Now, admittedly, some of these are more doable than others. You'll have to decide for yourself which ideas you'll run with and which ideas you're going to be like, "Yeah, right, Barb." In any event, I would love to hear from you after you've tried one, maybe more of these, and let me know how you did. All right, let's get into the list. And I did put these in order of simplest to more difficult to pull off. But I wouldn't discount the harder ones. It just means that maybe it might take a little bit more time than some of the earlier ones in the list. So first on the list is leveraging QR codes. QR stands for quick response. So these are those graphical, like square things that are black and they look like a maze, and you can put them on some of your materials. They really became popular in 2020 when we didn't want to have menus and sharing them around. So they became kind of big with the restaurants and some other industries. But you can put them on your business cards. You can put them on flyers. You could even put them on custom swag like a T-shirt. I even saw it once on a pen. However, that was too small, so don't do that. It just didn't work out. But then the code, what happens is when someone scans it with their photo, it takes them to a page that you feel is very valuable on your website. Number 2, engage on social media. Now, I can feel the eyeballs rolling already, but it is a free traffic generator. So actively commenting and sharing posts on your socials and talking with other people, and then having links from your social media to your website. A third option, networking through either X or Twitter. I can't not say Twitter threads still, but X threads and or Reddit threads. So participating in some of the conversations that are happening and talking about how you have the answer or like showing your expertise. Number 4, similar to number 3, is participating in online communities. So things like Slack or Discord, and even there's still online forums specifically towards specific niches. Number 5, cold outreach. So this could be one of two things, either to potential prospects outright. Obviously, they're cold, but you could do it in a more qualifying way and looking and researching about who you're emailing. But you could also email and work with potential partners who could collaborate with you, and you can share and have something to collaborate about. I think this is one of those things that always throws me off with collaboration, because there's so many different ways that you can collaborate, and it doesn't have to be in an icky way. I always go back to my photography days, and everybody said they wanted to collaborate, which just meant, well, let's just do something for free. So it can mean different things to different people, but that is one way to drive organic traffic without paying for ads. Number 6, create a roundup post. There are whole websites that are dedicated to this tactic. It's amazing to me. But really what you could do is create a blog post, and depending, of course, on your industry and the topic, you could feature industry experts and or it doesn't even have to be in your industry. It could be somebody that's related to your industry, but having different people quoted throughout your post and rounding up all of those opinions and then sharing them with your audience, and also letting the people know that you quoted that they are in the blog post. Another roundup example is one that doesn't have to rely on quotes, but rounding up a set of things. So for one example, let's say you use ClickUp and you want to try to find all of the free templates. You could put together a roundup post of all the websites that you found that had a free template and link back to the website and even give a small description, something useful, so that when somebody's looking through the roundup, they can see what the template is about and if it's something that would work for them. So there's a couple different ways you could create the roundup post. Brief side note here. If your SEO feels overwhelming and like a whole different language and you want more traffic and leads, then my SEO Power Up Plan is for you. It's a free service designed to show you the traffic you're missing out on and how that missed traffic translates to sales. You'll get a clear look at what's working, what's not, and where you can focus for better SEO results. Head to the link in the show notes to get your free SEO Power Up Plan. All right, let's jump back to the episode. Number 7, create a resource hub. So this is where you pull together useful tools and content into a blog post or a page on your website. I have this with my digital marketing tools, and it really was just a way for me to keep track of all of the ones that I liked and would like to share with people, or that other people have shared with me and I've tried. It was just a nice way to keep it all organized in one area. Number 8, organize a contest or a giveaway. By doing this, you could require that people provide their email address in return for the entry. Number 9, launch a referral program. Definitely easier said than done in most cases. However, this is a way where you could incentivize your existing customers and or followers to share your site with other people. 10, be a guest moderator. In some of those earlier suggestions, we were talking about online communities and forums. You could offer to host a Q&A session. Number 11, host an Ask Me Anything, an AMA. This doesn't even have to be video related. This could simply be like a post inside of Reddit or on your stories, your Instagram stories, or even in a LinkedIn post. You offer up the availability to answer questions potentially like throughout the day or maybe a couple hours, but you can be like, hey, ask me anything. Nothing's off limits. And as you answer some of those questions, you could give them resources from your website. Idea number 12, start a free mastermind group. Here's another one with lots of options available. But you could promote and manage it through your own website. You can do it through a platform. You could even do it through some social media platforms. Facebook is obviously one of the probably more common ones, and Slack is another big one too. Number 13, launch a free email course. Once you've got that created, you can promote it via your social channels, your newsletter to other colleagues, and that gets them back to your website to take the course. Number 14, host free challenges. A very generic example I will give you is 5 days to improve your business. So X days to do something with whatever niche you are serving, and then have exclusive resources that go back to your website. Number 15, launch a quiz. Now, while I might argue with myself that you actually have to have people come to your website first to know that you have a quiz, you could create it, share it on your socials, newsletter, and everywhere, and then have them come back to the website in order to take the quiz. Number 16, speak at local networking events. As you do this, you likely have an opportunity to talk about your website, your business, and or if the local networking event has a page that talks about you and gives your bio, you could have a link there. Number 17, partner with libraries and or community centers, or even the small business association in your area. You could offer free workshops, and again, similar to the local networking event, it would have a bio or a page that was dedicated, and you could have a link back to your website, or even speak that you have some resources on your website. And finally, number 18, run a virtual summit. You can invite guest speakers from complementary industries, and then between you and them, promote it through all of the websites, and everybody has to come back to your website for information about the virtual summit. And there you go. That is 18 smart strategies to drive website traffic without spending a dime on ads. The takeaway I would leave you with is explore some of these options, and I know that there's a lot to choose from. Just pick one. See which one calls out to you, try it, and if that doesn't work, try another method. And that wraps up this episode. Thank you so much for spending your time with me today. Please stay tuned for more episodes to help your business thrive online. I'll see you in the next sweet spot. Virtual high five. Thank you for sticking around. I hope you enjoyed the episode. If you're looking for SEO and content marketing help, you can find all kinds of information at compassdigitalstrategies.com. And if you like the episode, please tell a friend. Cheers.